This video is about buying when home prices are rising faster than income, because that's the situation we are in right now in our economy. Hey everybody, this is Dan Forbes with Forbes Realty here in Cedar Park and Leander, Texas. And if you want to know everything there is to know about living here, working here, and playing here, you've come to the right place. And I hope that before you leave today, that you'll do the right thing and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell and smash that like button if you like this content. It would mean the world to me. I literally get calls and texts and emails almost every single day from people that are moving or relocating here to the North Austin area, and I absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about moving anywhere in the North Austin area or Cedar Park or Leander or Liberty Hill or Pflugerville or Round Rock or Georgetown, look down in the information below and you'll see how that you can give me a call, send me a text, send me an email, heck, I don't care. Send me a carrier pigeon, and remember always, I've got your back. But let's get into today's exciting video right now. So a friend of mine sent me an article from CNBC that was about how that home prices are going up so much faster than income that it's becoming really difficult for people to afford a home today. So during the pandemic, we've seen two things happen. We've seen home prices just going up drastically. I mean, here in the Austin area, home prices are up over 20% compared to the same time last year. And yet at the same time, people's incomes have not been rising as quickly as home prices. So therefore, as every day goes by, buying a new home or another home becomes less and less affordable to most people. In fact, the article in CNBC had this chart. Take a look at it on the screen right now. Notice that since 1965, the average home price value has gone up 118%, while incomes have only gone up 15%. So the issue is affordability. Can you afford to buy a home? If this trend continues, less and less people are going to be homeowners and more people are going to be renters. The article goes on to say that for most Americans to be able to afford a home, you need to have income above 144,000, and for most people that's just not achievable right now. So what I want to share with you is 5 strategies to use when buying a home in a market where the home prices are going up faster than income. Strategy number 1, if you're finding it difficult to save enough money in order to have a down payment for a home, one strategy would be to actually use a lower down payment. Now, a lot of people think that they have to save up 20% of the home price in order to get a mortgage. And so that is what's called a loan to value of 80-20. You're borrowing 80% of the value of the home and you are putting 20% down. So if you were buying a $500,000 home, you'd have to put $100,000 down payment. And so many people just don't realize that it's not necessary to put 20% down. You could put 10% down. You could put 5% down. There's even conventional financing where you could put 3% down. So now that down payment goes from $100,000 down to only $15,000. So one strategy that might be helpful to you is to work with a lender that would accept a lesser down payment. Of course, the flip side of that is that your mortgage payment is going to be higher, so that strategy may not necessarily work for you. But if you are someone that's just not aware of how little you actually need to put down in a transaction, that might be very helpful to you. Strategy number 2 is if you are really seeking to have a lower monthly mortgage payment, then the strategy for you would be to put more down. So instead of putting just 3% or 10% down, you'd want to put 20% down or even more. So if you have enough savings already because you've been saving for years, or if you have the kind of income that would allow you to put more money down, the more money you put down, obviously the lower the mortgage payment you have. Now, you just need to look, you need to live frugally, You need to not waste money. You need to maybe put off some major purchases. It might be actually giving up some vacations or spending less on vacations, or not buying that new car right now. Put off some of those major purchases and save in order to have a larger down payment that will make your house payment lower. And it's surprising of how many people have saved up enough cash in order to pay cash for a home, although that's not the vast majority of people. But strategy number 2 would be to put more money down so that you have a lower payment. So we're talking about strategies of buying a home whenever home prices are going up faster than income. Strategy number 3 is perhaps you have a family member that could provide a gift to help you with the down payment on a home. Now, this is something that you want to be sure that you talked with your lender about, because if it is a loan to you rather than a gift, then that loan payment is going to have to factor into your debt and income ratios. But maybe you have a rich uncle, maybe you have parents, maybe you have a family member that can help you with a one-time gift that would help you get into a home now. So, just talk with your lender about that so that they can go over all the particulars with you. But that might also be an option for you. Strategy number 4 would be to check into first-time homebuyer programs, because first-time homebuyer programs does not necessarily mean that you've never owned a home before. In fact, if you have not owned a home within your last 2 tax returns, you probably will qualify for most first-time homebuyer programs. And most people don't even know that. There are some programs that will provide assistance to down payment cost. There are some programs that not only will provide assistance, but they will provide what's called a silent second mortgage, that if you live in the home for 7 or 8 years, that silent second is forgiven. So there's quite a few options out there for first-time home buyers, which you might qualify as long as you haven't owned a home as a primary residence in 2 years or more. Strategy number 5 is, instead of looking at resale homes, consider looking at some new construction homes where builders are offering incentives, maybe sometimes paying all of your closing costs or providing $10,000 or more towards your closing costs. Many buyers just don't know that those types of incentives are out there right now. Now, during the pandemic, most of those incentives went away, and there was so little inventory that builders just kept that money and quit offering incentives. But now that we're having more inventory on the market, many, if not most, of the home builders right now are offering these incentives. They may have a preferred lender that they want you to work with, but if you work with that lender, then they may provide tens of thousands of dollars of down payment assistance to help you in purchasing a home from them. So that's 5 strategies that you can use when buying a home when the home prices are going up faster than your income. And hey, again, let me say, if you're thinking at all about moving to the Cedar Park, Texas, the Leander, Texas, the North Austin, Texas suburbs, I hope that you'll reach out and give me a call. You've absolutely got to do something, though. You've got to take action. Look down in the description below and you'll see how that you can call me, text me, email me. Heck, I don't care. Send me that carrier pigeon. And always remember, of course, I've got your back. Before you leave my channel, it would mean the world to me if you would subscribe and hit the bell so that you'll be notified whenever new videos are posted. And if you like this content, please smash that like button. Right about now, you're seeing some other videos from my channel pop up. So explore my channel, and if I can help, feel free to reach out.